Hello and welcome to another episode of What Is You Laughing At?
As soon as you started talking, she said,
Well, that's a great intro.
Yes, it is. Alivia is always a great intro. But welcome to another episode of the M.A.C Address. I am the C in M.A.C. I am Chris.
And I am the A in M.A.C. I am April.
I am the M.A.C. I am Malika.
And again, we are the M.A.C Address broadcasting from Buko Taekwondo Studio, located at 1153 Burnt Hickory Road, Suite C, Cartersville, Georgia, 30120. You can also reach us at 470-315-4963. We welcome any and everybody to come and try to learn the beautiful art of Taekwondo, which is what we do. Why is my foot wrapped?
The baby got it.
It's like you literally can't leave anything over there.
Mm-mm.
But
She's looking like, look at her now. She's
looking for a piece
something.
of. She looking for a piece of lint now.
Yeah.
Where the lint at?
He said, "Hey." You're not gonna say it now? No.
Yeah, well, that's our girl. That's Alivia. All right, so first off, let me go ahead and apologize to everyone for those who was looking for an episode last week. That was kind of a challenging week, especially I know for me, well, for all of us. You know, the work got in the way, and you know, in the midst of us doing the podcast, we had a slight interruption and couldn't finish it out. We are going to do our best to hope no interruptions happen today, and we can bring you the news you can use and the news you might necessarily can't.
Yeah.
That's just what we do.
Yeah.
But anyway, with that being said, ladies, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
Great. Why is your mouth dry?
Everything.
She's hungry.
Everything's dry.
Everything.
Oh
Yes. No food, no liquids, none of that.
You
today.
still got that headache?
Yeah, it's easing up a little bit.
See, the podcast will do that for you. And laughing with Olivia. All right, so I'm not gonna start this one off. I'm tired. But anyway, let me stop. So what y'all got? What we gonna talk about? Anybody
Talking about people who on the side of the road walking in the dark with black clothes that you almost run over. I've done that, I don't know, a lot of times in the last 2 weeks. Why do you always have to wear black if you walking on the side of the road at night?
You know, and I'm gonna say this, and I'll probably get some flack behind it. But you know, it's mostly black folks that do that, right?
No, I seen a white person.
Yeah, it's everybody.
Okay, well,
There's
it
no
must.
Because when I was on the road last night, it was guys on a bike. They were white, and he was swerving on the bike. I'm like,
Well, I was
stay on your side of the road, dude. I'm just trying to get to my baby. That's what I'm trying to
I was down there in Columbus, and you know, it seems like they wait to wear black to come outside at night.
Well, they're trying to do something.
I don't know what.
But they was just on this road right here, early one morning. I was like, is that a person? Why are they wearing dark colors? I know things happen, but is it every time you got to wear black?
When you see that, do you slow down or speed up?
Slow down, because I'm not trying to go to jail.
I mean, you know, would you go to jail if you accidentally hit somebody if they was wearing all black?
As long
with
as you
no
don't run
reflectors?
away.
Run away or they don't get killed, because then it goes into manslaughter and all that jazz. You have nothing to do with.
Yeah, well, I mean, but you know, if somebody, you know, accidentally, you know, get hit and you know they get hurt, you know, you can't really say it's only the driver's fault, because if you just wearing all these dark clothes, can't nobody see you. You know,
And it's at night.
And you
Or
want to
early
walk
in the morning.
and you want to walk in the area where it has the least amount of light.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That is, I mean, that's a risk. That's a risk you're taking.
Yes, because it was happening too many times for me. And I was like, man.
Let me tell you, you know, that's a problem. There's also a problem that my mom is running into at the hotels. Mm-hmm. She has one or two people that comes there, and you know, it's like when you know how some hotels they serve breakfast. Mm-hmm. All right, around that time you can't tell who's staying there and who don't. Mm-hmm. You know, because it's open, people can walk in, they can walk out. You know, so my mama happened to notice this guy who comes in there, who was coming in like every other day. And he would come in there with the same clothes on and would eat. We think he was on drugs, but he would come in there, eat a whole bunch of Crave cereal and some them thick pancakes, and will go out in the parking lot and just go to sleep.
Wow.
And close this.
Yeah, he's asleep. And it's look like he dead.
And he would be wearing red, so if somebody, messed him up, he wouldn't know. Speaking of things that are messed up, so y'all heard about West Coast is kind of dangerous right now, ain't it?
What's going on the West Coast other than Hurricane Hillary?
Well, the hurricane, there was 2 earthquakes out there.
That's what I thought I read something about an earthquake.
Yeah, it was one that was a 5.1, and I think one hit yesterday that was like a 2.8, I think. So it's kind of messed up out there. But amazingly, nobody died.
Yeah, well,
There was
person.
in the midst of the Hurricane Hillary, and I think they said it became Tropical Storm Hillary when it hit. It was nobody passing. I mean, nobody died from it. But maybe I'm wrong on this, but when a hurricane turns into a tropical storm, is it more rain then, or is it like what's the difference between an actual hurricane and a tropical storm?
The hurricane is on the water, so the hurricane is pulling the water from the ocean onto land.
Mm-hmm.
And the tropical storm is just probably a lot of rain.
Just like a ton of rain.
Yeah.
Okay, but California is not really built for.
They're not built for a lot of stuff. They get mudslides. And
Yeah, and and that was like one of the biggest concerns for them too, are the mudslides, because it's like there are certain portions of California on the coast where you have the beach and then you have like this jagged rock area, and it's like just the right kind of moisture could hit it, and that whole side could just slide on off. I know a city called Encinitas is like that, and it can be really dangerous because it's just cliff, but they have a ton of houses on these cliffs, and then they want to charge you like almost $2 million for a 2-bedroom.
well, that is the
You are truly paying for location there.
Yeah.
April, you awfully quiet over there, girl. What's going on?
I'm playing with the baby.
Well, she gonna play regardless.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you? How was your week last week and all that good stuff?
Very, very busy.
Really?
Busy.
What you doing, busy?
Well, it was Saturday, that birthday party. Well, I decided to get up
Ain't
early in the
nobody
morning to
gonna
go
hear that 'cause
shopping.
you're so far back.
Shopping. Well, my normal Saturday duties.
Being a
Then,
mom.
yes. And then realized why I was at the Dollar General, like, oh no, I'm supposed to go to a birthday party today. So I'm not going to get my shopping done early just to go home and to relax. I had to get ready for a birthday party. Went to a birthday party that was outside, a pool party. That was exhausting. We didn't get back to the house about 7, 8 o'clock. Bathed her and we're off to bed. And then Sunday, I took on another, helping somebody who caters.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that was very tiring for a person who sits on her butt all day at work to standing all day. That was very tiring. But the wedding was beautiful, very beautiful. I bet they paid a lot of money, but it was very beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Well, hopefully it will last.
They're young. They've been together. She said they're only 25, but they look like they're about 15. Found out, cause somebody said any alcohol. I was like, no. Found out they're preacher's kids.
Oh wow.
So they.
So they wilding out.
So they both their dads are preachers.
So they finna wild out.
Well, they're married. So
They're married now.
Shit,
Yeah.
That don't matter. They still wild out. Open relationship.
But it was a beautiful wedding, and it was nice. I know it was expensive, because where it was, because the venue had like a bridal suite, like where the bride stays up there. I'm like, who can afford something like what do your parents do besides preach? Like they got to do something else. Unless they're in mega church, but you know, but other than that, my baby that's why she has this anxiety. Want to make sure I'm not going too far because I left her a very long time.
So she was mad when she saw you?
She was excited. She's like, yeah.
Did you do all the man motions too?
She wouldn't go to sleep because I didn't get there till 10 o'clock last night, and she was exhausted, but she would not fall asleep until I got there. But she didn't even go to sleep in the car. She even stayed up, made sure she felt my face while we were asleep to make sure I was still there. So I'm feeling it now. I'm just tired.
Yeah, but you made it look like she was so excited she just decided to milk a cow real fast.
Oh, she's like, Mama.
That ain't what you did. Like, ah.
How she be crawling?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, I saw people do stupid stuff out there. And there is this guy. I think this happened sometime last week, but this guy spent $14,000 to turn himself into Lassie.
Isn't that in
Somebody-
Japan?
Yeah. So
Yes, it's been a long time ago.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I just saw it and I'm looking at this and I just like, really?
Somebody else did something stupid like that too.
What else? Who did something
I
stupid?
can't remember what he turned himself into, but it was something stupid. Like you're gonna get old, right? And that's not gonna age well.
It's amazing the things that people do and they don't take that into consideration. Like say for instance, like
Yeah, your hips gonna hurt in a little bit.
well, you know what? It's not you can take it even a step further. Just like these people be turning themselves into reptiles, putting these little bumps and stuff all in their forehead, and I really can't get how people can split their tongue. Like and still maintain control over them, have them working like two entities. It's like y'all realize that y'all gonna be some senior citizens real soon. Eat one half of your tongue be working, the other half
Like,
don't.
how do you explain it to your grandkids if you have them? Like,
Show them you can do anything crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be all right.
They be like,
I mean, because I thought getting a tattoo was bad. You know how they make
Granny, weird as hell.
So, but this stuff people do nowadays is ridiculous.
Your grandmama face falling. What's them things in her face? Can't do
Or
it.
all them tattoos. Like I got tattoos, but you can't see them. So I can cover mine up when they start to look like who done it and why. The only person gonna see it is me and the person whoever I'm with. So, ugh.
You make it sound like you got some of those kind of tattoos.
I don't know what those are. I mean, I got
no.
the tramp stamp that they
What?
said don't get. I'm thinking it was my money. I'm paying for it. I was of age. I paid for it, so I didn't ask my parents for no money.
What'd your parents say when you got it? Nothing.
My mama said something, but then she ended up with more tattoos than me. So it's like whatever.
Otis Red, look at you. Tramp.
No,
Ain't that who did the song, Otis Red?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not that old.
Now what just happened?
Why are you kicking stuff?
Oh, she kicking stuff. Oh, I mean, she's here. She's kicking stuff here at Muko Taekwondo Studios, located there.
So did y'all watch This Is Us?
I did not see the end yet.
Well, that guy actually died.
Yes, I did see that.
What guy?
The black guy's biological dad.
Oh, yeah, in real life.
In
Yeah.
real life, he
Yeah.
just passed.
You say he just passed?
Yeah, like what
Saturday,
Saturday?
I think it was.
Man, I like him.
It's like, oh man.
Because he was he on that show? I felt like he was on the originals. but it might have been somebody else. I can't. They look very similar.
I think he was because he had a goatee.
Yeah.
Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was him. He played it. That guy, I can't, what is his name?
Something about Cephas.
Cephas.
I want to say
That's one of them names that you were saying. The old name.
Oh, that's an old name.
That's before my time.
Cephas.
Cephas. That's a old
Southern name.
Louisiana in the bayou name. Bo Cephas. Cephas. It's horrible.
What did you do with that girl?
Let me see. What is that guy's name?
Pull up. This is up, so I'm pretty sure he'll come up.
Ron Cephas Jones.
See? I was like, I know I saw Cephas.
Oh man. Bless the dead. Rest in peace to Mr. Ron Cephas Jones.
Was he in the originals? Because him and that dude look very much alike. They could have been separate. Because I didn't
Yeah,
know.
it probably was because this
Hey,
is
girl.
the way you remember him, how he looking, right?
No.
Okay, well, that probably.
That's how he looked on This Is Us. But
I can't believe that show went off there. I thought it was going to do a reboot with the kids.
This is them.
Because, I mean, like, you really had to watch it from the beginning to understand the
I
dynamics
watched
of
it
the
from the
family.
beginning, and I kind of was like, I'm losing interest.
But it made you cry almost every episode.
It
Like, even though you feel like, ooh, this episode ain't going to make me cry, and then they do a tearjerker. And it's like, aw.
Ain't never made me cry.
'Cause you never watched it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
But
I didn't even. You know what? Did y'all ever heard this show called Family Reunion?
It's a show
Yeah,
on Netflix.
I think it's on Netflix.
Oh, yeah. With Tia.
Tia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in Columbus, Georgia.
I mean, I don't know if they actually filmed there, but that's what they said
see,
they from is Columbus, Georgia.
Why you just gonna shoot my?
Because that's what, Big Mama House, they said Cartersville, Georgia. They didn't shoot it in Cartersville. Like, I ain't never seen them houses in Cartersville, Georgia before.
Look, okay, fair enough. The images that they show on that show, I ain't seen nothing that look like Columbus, Georgia. It's just the fact that they said Columbus, Georgia.
That show done went off the air, and you just now finding this out.
It's off the air.
Yeah, they canceled it.
They canceled it
Really?
last year,
Yeah.
or if the beginning of the year last year. Yeah,
It ain't Columbus, Georgia fault.
no, but it was a good show. I really liked it. Hey,
I
look,
was
I
watching.
saw a couple of episodes. It was a little corny.
It was, but I like that type. I like Tia and Tamara though.
Yeah,
So,
She done got a little chunky.
which I mean, who?
not really.
Which one is it? Is it Tia or Tamara?
I don't know. Which
They
one
look
you
about the
talking
same.
Really?
Okay, let's
Like
let's
the
do
size.
this. Okay, are you talking about the one who's married to the white guy or the one who was married to the black guy?
Yeah.
So he don't know because that's how much he invested.
Oh, well, okay, the one with the mole, the one without the mole. Do you know that?
Absolutely.
So he don't know.
So they look the same to me. They look beautiful. If they gain weight, I have no idea.
Well, I ain't saying that she look bad in it. It's just that I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at them from the
A guy
Kids.
the game.
Oh, the one that
How
was on
she
the game.
look-
That's Tia.
How she
Tia.
looked like she was from the game. And then
But that was a
But
long
she
time
was
ago
a-
with 2 kids now.
Yeah, she was in her 20s and she didn't have any kids, and now she got 2 kids. So
Yeah.
that's a big difference.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
And she's in her 40s.
And she is still working it and
That-
getting
that's
a
before
divorce
my-
and got that divorce from I don't know.
His name is Corey.
Corey, I mean, he looked good, but I think he was.
All right,
you
better
think he
calm
used
down.
her?
Oh,
That's what they're saying for money because he's an actor, but it's like he never
He never
Acted?
got it.
He never
To
got
now.
Yeah, and
Like-
and even now I don't even know how long that show's gonna be lasting.
Oh, the football show.
Yeah,
what show?
that show that Nyla likes. With the football.
All American.
yeah,
All American, but it's the
No, it's the
it's
second.
It's
It's-
the second version of All
it's a
American.
spinoff.
Homecoming.
Yeah.
All American
Oh.
Homecoming.
Yeah,
All right.
Nyla doesn't even. She don't like Homecoming.
Oh.
She likes All American, but she said Homecoming is just. Yeah.
I said I was gonna start rewatching it again because I started it and it never finished. So.
Like she was into what was that show with the twin? Well, one of the twin boys, white boys that used to be on Disney.
Oh, the Zach and Cody.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was was that? It was. It used to be a comic book. Riverdale.
Archie?
Yeah, it's based off that, but it's a darker version.
Make it sound like DC got hold to it.
Yeah. Well, Nyla enjoyed it. She
dark.
just kind of lost interest.
She just grew up.
Well, just growing up and working.
That will do it.
Yeah.
That will do it.
So I know last time we mentioned things that you, as you get an adult, you like, but you didn't like when you were younger.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, I don't think you ever said anything.
So, what do you mean? What I like?
Like I mentioned like a bedspread or just
Oh.
getting appliances,
Oh.
a vacuum cleaner. But I don't think y'all ever said anything.
Well, I'm done. That's before my time. I'm
I mean,
not
but what
that
do you
old
like?
yet.
But you're not a kid.
I collect Transformers, for crying out loud. I
Yeah.
still collect them. So,
So were you collecting caps and hats when you were a kid?
I couldn't afford them. All right, but seriously though, things that I do now you saying that I do now that I was doing when I was younger,
That you wouldn't like.
that I wouldn't
Wouldn't
do.
allow it. Like you wouldn't want your mom to buy you a bedspread or
A microwave.
Microwave.
You'd be like, I want this toy right here.
I'm probably a little different on that because I will say there's some things that I probably wouldn't have wanted back then that I would get that I would like now, but I would be using it. Well, I guess everything.
what they're saying.
I know, but I'm just saying like if somebody was to bought me a printer that prints 11 by 17, I mean, I wouldn't know what to do with that one, but I would be happy as a clam if I got it today.
Yeah, but back then,
then
you wouldn't even thought about getting a printer.
You're right.
you just like, Mom, you supposed to have this. It's not a big deal. But now it's awesome that you got this printer.
Yeah, it is.
Like these, mics might be something big nowadays because kids are always on
You said mice.
these
Mics.
mics.
Uh-oh, you all right, girl? Oh.
See, I heard that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
What?
Just wanted to let everybody know you had an impact.
You okay?
Yeah, she fine. Say thank you.
He like,
I guess it's too early for that. Girl, like, I just bumped my head.
You know what?
Give me a moment.
but for me, I'm trying to think of what I want. That's the
Crab
thing.
legs.
Yeah, I didn't have crab legs. I didn't even have that option.
Yeah,
And I'm
that
pretty
wasn't
sure
an
if I had the option, I still would want crab legs because I remember my dad probably had some crab legs and he cooked them and he didn't share them with us.
Like that's an adult meal. You better go get you a burger or a hot dog somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one for you. What is it that y'all have eaten so much when you was younger that you will not eat now?
I would not eat no boiled hot dog.
But you'll eat a grilled one.
I would eat a grilled one, but I would not eat no boiled hot dog.
So if it's just in
Because
the water.
is it
and
the taste? Or
Probably now, but feel like I ate it so much. Like, go cook a hot dog.
Yeah.
I don't want. Like, I even stopped eating spaghetti for a long time because we always had it. I stopped eating chicken for a little bit.
What?
Yeah, I stopped that for a
All
while.
right, now you pulled your.
I mean, it didn't last long. It was 2 reasons I stopped. Like when my papa died, for a week straight, we had chicken, and one person finally made us spaghetti, and it was the best meal ever.
Well, now were you done with spaghetti at that time?
No, I wasn't done with spaghetti
'Cause
that time.
she was still young.
I was still young. I was only in the 8th grade when papa died, and then let's see, that's only 2 things.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with you on the hot dogs. Like I can't like if it's just in the water boiled and I pour the water off and it's just the way it is, I can't eat it. I have to put some fry on it.
But you like to boil it and then take it out the water and put some fry on it.
That's right.
That's too much work. Just fry.
See that's not too much work for me because I got to be careful what I say about cooking around you.
Like, why would you do that? It's already
'Cause
cooked,
it
so you
gives
gonna
it-
cook it some more?
No, you put some fry on it that gives it that I wasn't on the grill, but I still got some burn on me.
But how about you just put it in the oven?
How about you do it yourself?
See, I don't even want it. Like, it has to be on the grill.
I can do the oven because it's similar. The taste to me is similar to the grill.
So you just put it on the rack in the oven.
Mm-hmm. Put it
But then
on
you
the
gotta
pan,
clean
and then,
it.
No, you just put some foil.
The less
then
work,
turn
the
it.
better, huh?
Mm-hmm. Now you gotta clean the oven because the juice is done.
No, you put like a cookie sheet, put some foil, and then just turn the hot dog, and then there you go.
All right. Two things. Number one, I have never seen you do that before.
I have.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I brought that
And
idea
number
home because I learned it from Little Lambs.
Why would you bring any idea home from Little Lambs? From Last Resort. But then, and then number two, so I can make you that and you'll eat it.
What, the hot dogs?
Yes.
Yes, not with that wolf chili that you bought. I saw that on the Kroger list. I was like, no wolf.
What kind of chili was
It
it?
was wolf. Wolf gang. It was wolf something.
Wolfgang chili.
It was wolf. I was like, nope. That chili. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that chili was bad though.
Van
I
Camps
couldn't even.
is for the win.
I couldn't even doctor that chili up. But what about you? What you ate so much pimento cheese?
I ate some. That was the summertime lunch meal that my dad made us get.
You eat like the worst thing you could eat during the summer, which is just cheese.
Yeah, pimento cheese
I don't see
in a
how.
little round container.
I don't
But see, one thing I used to eat when I was a kid was grits. I still love grits.
Grits is kind of different though, you know. Cause
He don't even eat grits. He
Yeah,
talking
but
about
you
grits.
can eat grits so much, you be like, I don't want no grits. Like, I know some people like that ate that so much they don't even eat grits no more.
I don't
That's
know
like-
how to eat grits.
What you mean you don't know how to eat grits? Like,
Oh, my
what kind of
God,
statement
here we
is
go.
that?
It is. I'm so
Like-
serious about it. It's like I tried to eat grits at least 3 times in my whole life, and it's like the texture of it is I can't. It's like my mind can't process what
That's
to do
what I'm
with
talking about. Like, what you talking about?
it. You know, I don't like.
Well,
that.
it's well, let's say this. The Quaker grits I could eat by itself.
Ugh.
But that other grits, like that grits you actually got to cook, I cannot eat that by itself. I have to have something to go with it. Or, I mean, then I have to put some sugar in it too.
Oh God, girl, you
don't
just
do
making
that.
it worse.
No sugar in the
You
grits.
making the nasty.
no sugar. No sugar. That's on greens. Sugar on greens.
But you know, a lot
But
of
I
people.
only have cheese. I like cheese grits, but it has to be Kraft cheese. None of that shredded stuff because the texture and Kraft cheese is the butter
Wow.
for the grits.
You just put this high thing on Kraft cheese.
Yes.
But like I was saying though, it was funny though because when I was working for IBM in the north part of Atlanta, I said to myself, and you know, put it like this. You know how when you don't necessarily, you can be somebody, you can see somebody who don't drink beer, right? But you know they show these commercials with the ice sliding down the side of
looks
it,
so
and
good.
it just looks good, but you know you don't drink. So I went to Waffle Houses one time, and
Shouldn't have did that.
I went to Waffle Houses one time, and this woman, I didn't know what I was going to order. Well, yes, I did. I was going to order a sandwich. But this woman had these bowl of grits. It looked like they just made them, and it had like this melting butter right in the middle of it. It looked like a little winter sunrise, a sun rising over the top. That's what it looked like. And I said to myself, maybe I should give grits another chance. So
They probably made them too thick.
no, she was eating them and they was just delicious. She was flash handsing and everything because she was so happy about them. But I had I said to myself, I'm gonna order some. So I ordered me some. As a matter of fact, I ordered an all-star with the grits. So she gave me the food. The grits was looking exactly the same. I mixed them up with the butter. It smelled delicious. It looked delicious. I put them in my mouth and I just held them just like that. Because I didn't know whether to chew them or just put them in my mouth and swallow them. It's like it just was not comprehending. So I stayed like this with my mouth open for almost 2 minutes. And then I just tilt my head and just let the grits just fall back on the bowl.
That's disgusting.
I said this is absolutely ridiculous. It's a damn shame I can't figure out how to mentally eat grits, and I just can't.
Would you eat oatmeal?
I will eat instant oatmeal. I can't eat the Quaker stuff in the container. Thelma's oatmeal stuff from Good Times. I can't eat that.
Where you going? Who you calling? She won't let my phone go. Like,
You what? What'd you say? Yeah. You want to do some talking too with some teeth? Really?
That's what you eat, girl.
What you eat? I don't like to share my grits. Like, I give her a taste, and I'm like, these my grits. You can eat everything else, but you can't. Yeah, you can't eat my grits. Yeah. Mama be stingy with her grits.
I don't. I. You know what? There is one other thing that I ate so much of when I was younger, but I haven't eaten it in almost. I ain't gonna say my age, but in years, and that's hamburger helper. I haven't eaten that. My aunt used to make that, and it was always cheeseburger macaroni. That's like the generic. It's like you could go to the store and buy 3 boxes of hamburger helper, and you say I'm not buying a cheeseburger macaroni, and it end up you buying it some kind of way.
we don't. If we ever bought any.
What, stroganoff for you?
Yeah, stroking off.
Stroganoff was one I didn't mind getting because I was adding the extra sour cream and then all of a sudden it just was. I believe it was the cheeseburger macaroni that just got to me. I'm like, God, I can't eat no more of this stuff.
What about Kool-Aid?
I don't do Kool-Aid anymore.
What?
I haven't made Kool-Aid in I don't know when.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, I don't even buy it. I mean, I don't know if it's that I can call myself sedity. I drink juices, but I ain't finna buy like the Kool-Aid pack and make some Kool-Aid. But I buy like.
And I guess
White
it's,
Punch.
I want to say society and sugar. That's a whole bunch of sugar you just putting in, and you actually knowing that you're
It's dumping all that sugar in.
So
Then you
won't-
gotta have it make it a certain way. Like Jerry taught me how like you need to have the water hot so the sugar would melt when
dissolve.
you dissolve quicker. And I'm like, it's not that serious. Just stir.
with some cold water.
Yeah, just stir
with
it.
cold water. It'd be all
Keep tasting it.
yeah.
Crystally-
Yep, that's it.
crystally sugar all up in there, not dissolved. You just see it all murky. Yeah, that's not the way to go.
Well,
So
my
it-
mama didn't teach me that. She just said make some Kool-Aid.
Just put
There's
the-
plenty in there. What color you want?
what was the other one? Flavor right.
Nope, don't do the flavor right because that is no flavor.
You so was you definitely against them, ain't you?
Yes, that was no flavor. I think I tried that in college, and I was like, no sugar is going to help this at all. It had no flavor. It was bad.
Don't they got Kool-Aid now that's got sugar already in it?
Probably in those little packets you put in the water.
Yeah, I think it's
It's
funny.
supposed to
though.
be better for you.
Yeah,
Ain't none of that stuff good. I'm questioning Mio's now.
The what?
the Mio's,
Mio.
the little squeezable,
Squeezable bottle
flavor.
thing. Because it's like everybody coming out with their own type. They even got a Kool-Aid type out there now.
There's Kool-Aid, but I do like my country time
Country
lemonade.
Time lemonade. I don't. That's one brand of stuff. I don't think I think the name is gonna prevent it from ever going out of business. Because Country Time, it's like you hear the word Country Time, you just say to yourself, yeah, that's gonna be some good stuff. Right
Outside on the porch.
People ain't got no porch. They gonna sit on somebody else's porch. Now if I sit here and drink my Country Time, no. As long as you share.
I haven't made tea in a long time either.
Yeah, I just buy.
Somebody else make it.
Who makes it?
Zaxby's. Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I haven't made.
Pretty much everybody else.
It's
Yeah.
like we had a whole big thing of it, and I just like, oh, we got something to drink. You just gotta make it.
Yeah.
You cooking just really is not for you, is it?
I don't like it. I really don't. When I got in with him, I told him, I said, I don't cook now. So if you want a woman that can cook, that's not me. I know how to make breakfast, and at that point in time, wasn't planning on learning how.
I feel like I made a mistake saying that I know how to cook. And to be honest with you, I really don't know how to cook.
I know. I mean, I know how to
It's a
survive.
gift that you got.
It is.
I mean, I was lucky. The last two guys I was with, very serious. They knew how to cook. So,
You
Same
know,
here.
That's
because that's what my daddy was saying. You ain't gonna never find a man. You can't cook. Well, if I find a man that can cook, it don't even
Let me
matter.
tell you something. Men these days know that cooking is a almost like cutting the path almost in half to get to the promised land of the woman. For some, anyway. I mean, because I had to do more.
I mean, I tried,
Hmm?
and then people just say, well, it's all right.
You know, okay, I will say this about you. You know, when you cook, it actually is good. But there's just I think what it is that gets to me is the combination of certain foods that you do. Not necessarily you do. That's like it's like you know how you have people just have this universal thing that they don't mind cooking all the time. You know, it's like I don't
So
mind.
it's like
making it.
spaghetti.
Yeah, some people are
with
like
chicken.
spaghetti.
Like spaghetti with chicken.
No.
Oh,
Spaghetti with chicken. Spaghetti with
Some
chicken.
people do that too, but
like yeah, they say spaghetti's a side.
Oh, spaghetti and fried chicken.
no,
also.
spaghetti is a meal in my book.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like spaghetti is. I seen like people's plates on Facebook. I'm like, why is spaghetti a side? That's a whole meal by itself.
I will eat some spaghetti and a big piece of fried chicken.
I mean, that's just like at that wedding she made Parmesan chicken. That's all that is. So
Just a different sauce.
yes, it's just different sauce.
Like, but what I was saying about Miss Malika here is that, and I think your mom saying the exact same thing is what got to me, because she was like, "Well, baby,
Gonna cook?
what you gonna cook? I can make some chicken, rice, and peas."
And he's like, the acronym is CRAP.
It is chicken, rice, and peas.
That's what my mama cooked, and that's
Crap.
what we like.
But what was funny was that then her mom, because I came in and I said,
That's your class.
I came in and your mom was like,
Hi, boys.
and your mom had came in. I was like, you cook? Yeah, I made some chicken, rice, and peas in there. And I didn't let her hear it, but in my mind I just said, oh,
But it's good.
no, it's not. And then on top of that, y'all love it. Maybe this is the other thing that gets to me is that when it's done, y'all put them in Tupperware, just separate Tupperwares, just
Because they going in the refrigerator. Well, I'm going to put
already.
it in my mind because it's going to be left over.
As soon as it's cooked, it's going straight into Tupperware. It's not like it's sitting still in the pot or anything like that.
Because
It's
I'm
already-
preparing to clean up and put it away.
Getting ready, like I'm gonna make my plate, put this stuff up all in one walk.
No.
That's it. Or liver, rice, and gravy.
I used to eat liver. I really do.
She said, Nyla does not eat liver.
I used to eat liver because I didn't know what it was. It was cooked. It had gravy on it, and
I don't like gravy on mine. Just like it. Fried.
just like fried. Well, my
Put some
mom,
hot sauce.
she liked to smother a lot of stuff: chicken, grits.
That way you just eat it. Because you didn't know what it was.
Well, she was smart about serving it to me right when I came from outside. Yeah,
Cause
when
you hungry.
Exactly. You done ran around outside with your boys all day. You come in and want to eat and drink whatever's, and then you smell it like, that smells weirdly delicious. But I'm gonna eat it
Your mama
anyway.
did cook liver?
My mom ain't gonna cook nothing I don't like. My mom ain't gonna cook me nothing I don't eat, so I'm gonna trust her.
She did.
And I ate it. And I was like, well, this texture's a little off.
But I guess with my mom in the beginning, if you didn't eat like what she cooked, then you ain't eating. But as we got older, my little sister really came along. She'll get what everybody kind of wants. Like
That never really happened. It is what it was back then.
yeah,
So-
but that's when we started eating out more too, because
Y'all were busy.
every day.
So when you was younger, even guests ate pimento cheese?
No, guests did not.
No, I never ate no pimento
No,
cheese.
April and them they would come
I
over and spend the
lived-
day.
Yeah, I lived at their house at one point. No, we didn't eat no pimento cheese. No, they were like the babysitters.
Oh, so you ate the good stuff.
I mean,
Yeah, because my
I mean,
dad wasn't there to give him pimento cheese.
Oh,
I mean, I probably came with my own packets of grits.
Yes, every morning.
Every morning. So I was just a very energetic child. A lot of people. My mom probably tried to get rid of me.
That's it right there. There she is.
Oh yeah.
You say you're a very energetic child.
Olivia is your twin.
Yeah, she's very, and I don't have that energy anymore. I'm like, just chill.
Eventually, she gonna start saying stuff like, "It's too much work."
That's when she get grown.
Yeah.
I don't know. She might say that when she first day of school. It's too much work. I don't feel like writing.
That's
What? My A's.
That's when
I can just tell people my name. All right, y'all. Well, my first class is here, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this podcast up. It's a little short, but like I say, you guys, this has been a busy couple of days. But, hopefully next week we will stretch it out, make it a little bit longer, have some more good information for you, maybe even throw a trivia in there and see where the girls are intellectually. But
Not these random trivia.
why? What's wrong with the random trivia?
Because I don't know them. I have
That's-
no clue about them.
But you learn at the end. Just like the homeless man in Russia. He got to be at home by 10 o'clock. See how that works?
No, it doesn't.
It kind of does.
Because he has no home.
I'm sorry.
Why?
I was trying to get Malika's phone back, and that's what
I told you she's calling folks. I don't know who she calling.
You gonna get up so she can say?
See if she'll
All
say
right.
anything.
Well, like I say, once again, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing wrapped up. That is the. No, not yet. Not yet. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Make sure you eat food that you whatever, and okay, fine.
No, I'm just saying you already repeated it.
I did, didn't I? That's why I can edit this stuff. All right. Well, go ahead and say, tell everybody thank you, Olivia.
Say thank you. Thank you.
I'll take it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and bid everybody adieu. We will see you all next week. Take care. Have a great one. Everybody say bye.
Bye bye.